Hello everyone, Shroom Reaver here. I am back with some more PU post-narrated stuff. I have a game against a man by the name of FrostyU. I'm trying out a new team with a couple of gimmicky things on it. Those being Specs Cricketoon and one of my favourite things I've discovered on Pokemon I think ever, Psych Up Onix. I had absolutely no idea Onix gets Psych Up, but it does, and it is amazing. I absolutely love it. Looking at my opponent's team, we have three of the biggest threats in PU on one team. Those being Behemoth, Dodrio, and Relicanth. These guys hit like trucks. And I only have one thing invested in any form of defense on this team, and that is Frillish. So, will I even be able to take any of the hits? I don't know. He's also got a Charmeleon and a Sunflora. They can run any number of sets, I guess. Well, Charmeleon certainly can. I'm not particularly familiar with what Sunflora does in PU. What I am familiar with is Lopunny. It does shenanigans, and more shenanigans. So we'll have to see how I deal with that. I think that's going to be his lead. So, without further ado, let's see how we can counter it. Shall we? Yes. Onwards with the game. So I lead with Mightyena, predicting Lopunny. This is banded Mightyena. He's going to set up the sub, but nope, I'm not letting him do that. Just go straight up for Crunch and see what he's going to do to react to that. He actually starts setting up Cosmic Powers, and this worries me. I go for Crunch. It's doing a decent amount, but with Cosmic Powers getting up and lefties, this is not a battle I'm going to win. So I see an early opportunity to test out Onix. Lopunny continues to set up, and here I'm predicting him to go for sub because he's going to feel safe with an Onix in. He does indeed go for sub, and here we go. Here comes the secret weapon, Psych Up. Yes. So now I have those defense boosts, which is lovely. He's going to go for more Cosmic Powers as I go to try and break his sub with a Rock Blast. But with the defense boosts and Onix's pitiful attack and an only 2-turn roll, it's not going to come close. He goes for another Cosmic Power. I'm going to continue trying to break his sub with Rock Blast, trying to get, more than 2 turns of damage. Don't manage it that time either. So here he's actually going to continue setting up, but differently this time. Here comes Agility, and I'm going to go for another Psych Up. So now I have those plus defences again, and the extra speed. He's now going to go for Baton Pass. I don't want to miss the Rock Blast, so I'm going to go for Earthquake. Thankfully he goes to Relicanth. And with the plus defense, I reckon I can easily take a hit, and I do. And I'm able to Dragon Tail him out. So now, excuse me, those boosts are all mine. Behemoth's in, and I go for Rock Blast, and this time I managed to get the 5-turn Rock Blast, which is lovely. Behemoth's going to start setting up nasty plots, and I'm worried I want to Dragon Tail him out here. Thankfully, he decides to go, he must have gone for Trick Room, because Dragon Tail goes first, and I get him into Charmeleon, which is good for me. He's going to switch straight back into Lopunny, as I unfortunately miss a Rock Blast, which, doesn't matter too much in the long run. He's going to keep going for Cosmic Powers again, and I'm taking none of it. I'm taking no chances, just Dragon Tail him out. And he goes into Behemoth once again. Now, Behemoth is powerful on the special side, but I have that big defensive boost, and look at that, Psychic only does 33%. That's from a Behemoth to an Onix. So Onix putting in some serious work. Unfortunately, he's back to getting only 2 hits with Rock Blast. I think it's the 4th time it happened. But Onix taking 2 stab psychics from a Behemoth, that is nothing to sneeze at. Get a crit Earthquake to take him out, and Dodrio comes in to try and prioritise me to take me out, but Quick Attack's not going to do the job. Rock Blast gets a lucky crit there, and I'm actually going to get a 4-turn hit, so essentially that's just completely nullifying one of the big threats on the team, Dodrio, taking him out in 1. In comes Relicanth. Onix is going to go down at some point, so I'm just going to go for an Earthquake to get damage. Does a decent amount, and Relicanth's able to take me out with an Aqua Tail. I bring in Maractus and make a huge over-prediction. I expect him to switch out into anything, so I don't go for Giga Drain, I go for Poison Jab. And Head Smash is going to decimate me. That's an absolute one-shot. Frillish is the next best thing to take a hit, and he takes the Head Smash, but not well. And I go for Nightshade. I possibly should have gone for Will-O-Wisp, but I went for Nightshade to get damage, and Relicanth's able to take me out with a second Head Smash. So I counter sweep from Relicanth. I go into Breakson to hopefully either get a Head Smash miss or have him switch out. He doesn't, he's just going to keep head smashing, so I just take him out with a grass knot. So Relicanth is finally down, but it might be too little too late. In comes Charmeleon. He goes for a belly drum, which was terrifying, and I go for a sub. And I'm hoping that I can win this matchup, but a Flame Charge is a resisted hit with I think 50 base power, and that takes out my sub. So I go for the Psyshock. I actually get the Eviolite off him with my Magician, so I think maybe I can take it. No, not taking that crunch, and from here it was always good game. Kricketune can do nothing against a max attack, speeding up Charmeleon, and Mightyena doesn't pack Sucker Punch. I had Thunderfang instead. I did change it up since, but no Sucker Punch for Mightyena. And that'll be it. So, good game, Frostyu. The 3-0 in his favour. So much set up on his team. Most of the things on his team could set up. Well, I say most. 3 of them could set up. I'm not sure what Sunflora was going to do because it never came out. He didn't need to go for it. But that was fun. I will probably be revisiting Psychoponics at some point. But I like the combination of Braixen and Mightyena. I've been using them together and they do a little bit of work. So I'll probably revisit them as well. But until that happy time, until I next upload with possibly some of the Pokemon you've seen in this video, that's going to be it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I guess I'll see you next time. Laters.